YouTube video! Ali is my dad!
So I hope you guys enjoyed that intro. It's something that I wanted to do for quite a long time, since the legend that is Ali pretty much gets hate 24/7. So I thought I'd jump on the bandwagon, pretty much what YouTube is anyway.
This is great banter. It really is.
So this gameplay is a solid 11 or 12 kill win on solos I got about a week ago. And now that my exam's over, I'll be uploading much more than a normal one video a month. And I'll be doing longer Fortnite videos than the normal ones before, which are about 2 or 3 minutes, because I can record full gameplays because they did the replay system. And I know it doesn't show everything on the normal HUD, so you won't be able to see my materials or traps. But I'd rather have a longer full gameplay than a video of highlights from random wins in games because it's too short. I've got the game down for about 20 minutes, so it's mostly just kills. But this kind of messed up the ordering places, so you have to listen to my dead commentary a little bit more, which I know you'll be very happy about. As you see, I landed Divot, and it's actually one of my favourite places to go after they changed the larger factories near Lucky Landing, which is my normal area to land on solos. I feel that Divot is quite good for loot, and there's also some banging rotations into Salty or Retail or Loot Lake, like in this clip. Even though it's one of the most central areas in the map, not that many people even land there, normally around 5 on solo, so it's quite a good spot for a few fights at the start, like on this game, where I picked up 5 kills just from the guys that landed Divot. And then it's very easy to continue getting kills, and obviously the hop rocks help to move on to the areas I talked about before. I thought this game was good enough to upload because any game with 10 kills or above is good enough to upload in my opinion. And the way the game turned out was that I got kills in like small bursts instead of getting one every minute, so it wasn't as slow. So it became quite a fast-paced game at times. I know it didn't have any long-distance snipes or holds or takedowns, but I thought it had enough action. The first few kills in the game, I understand, to get a gun before the others and slap them up, but what I noticed in this game was how easy it is to hear people in Divot. Obviously the hot rocks are easy to hear, and they also make the person who has one on not able to hear a lot except for their hot rock. And Dusty Divot is made mainly out of metal, as from the original Dusty Depot, and I think metal is the easiest to hear enemies coming, as seen by this kill in the middle of Divot. One thing that I do like about the replay system that is easy to do then when you're recording is being able to see where the other enemies are and ultimately improving your skill. The replay system helps greatly to see where I was completely oblivious to enemies clearing my line of sight, and I think this helps me become more aware of my surroundings. And this was a close objective of mine back when Call of Duty was my main game, as you've seen on my channel, because just by seeing where your teammates were spawning and running to made it easy to see where the enemies were also spawning and running to. This is also very helpful in Fortnite, as you need to know which way to push someone is the best and know vantage points on enemies through height or by flanking. As we're coming to mid-game, this is what I was talking about with Divot having sick rotations, and you can pretty much move on to another populated area like Salty or Tilted, wherever the circle ends up. Like in this clip when I moved around Tilted, around the river area, then I went to the smaller football pitch in Snobby because the circle pushed me there. Not gonna lie, I was dreading a circle like this because it didn't actually have that many, I didn't have that many materials and I had no shield when I first came into this area, and everyone else was set up in bases on the mountains to my left and right. And I was quite wary of pushing them because they had complete advantage in high ground, and I knew they had snipers and they may have RPGs, so it was quite risky to push. Now that I've got the actual game out of the way, I kind of want to talk about the state of my channel and my state of my uploads. So for the past few months, as most of you will know, I've had GCSEs, which are basically like 20 tests that you have to do at the end of senior school in England, if you didn't know. And that meant I couldn't really upload, so I was doing an upload every 2 months, which I don't really want to do anymore. Now that these tests are over, I will have a video up at least every 2 weeks, and I want to do a Fortnite edit, react to some old videos, and maybe a Rocket League video before I go on holiday in August. So I'll be happy with about 5 videos of this summer, but I may be able to do more. I do want to take YouTube more seriously, as 1,000 subscribers is basically my goal for my channel. I'm slowly making my way up there, but I need a solid upload frequency to carry on growing my channel. By the way, thanks to everyone who has subscribed and watches these videos so far, because I don't think I actually thank you guys enough. Cringe. My channel has actually evolved so much since my first video over 3 years ago, where I was recording clips of my Nokia brick, and the videos were around 10 seconds long, so I wouldn't get any views, I was getting like 30 views each video. When I got Xbox One, I started doing longer videos, which mainly montages, still Call of Duty, and then some FIFA videos. I was actually happy with the amount of views I got on these, because before, the 10-second videos, as I said, were getting up to 20 views, and these were around 100 views when I was still at 150 subscribers, so I was quite happy with that. After this, I still carried on with the Call of Duty montages and even did a team Taj with some of the guys I used to play with on a Ghost in a team called TSR, and I still play with some of them. But I also did some real life videos, as some of you have probably seen, and I actually enjoyed making these quite a lot. Then I posted my most viewed video on my channel with 1.8 thousand views, with some clickbait obviously, but I'm still surprised how well it did, and I got around 400 views in one day, which was crazy for me, and that's still almost in one day. After IW and MWR came out, I still did some montages on these games, and I still was able to hit clips, which I was quite surprised about, and they were usable at that time. This is when I started to look more into editing after a guy called Quickly commented on one of my montages. It basically hooked me up into his team where I was pretty much every position you could be. I made the thumbnails, edited the montages and still hitting clips. I still have access to that YouTube, and I sometimes go back and look at what I made. After a couple of highlight videos and more montages, I began to edit clips for teams and ended up posting one on my channel after I actually left the team that I was editing for. I enjoyed editing much more than hitting clips, because hitting clips in my opinion is quite stressful, whereas editing you can pretty much do what you want as long as it looks good. I did one of these a month and they did quite well in terms of views. After Fortnite came out, I wanted to do highlight videos, but I didn't really know how to record a gameplay without the replay system. I didn't really want to record from the Xbox DVR because I did that before in an old World at War video that I actually took down, and it made the video kind of bad, and it was with Dominic. But my first Fortnite video is 30-second segments from a whole game after the rest of my team died and I was in solo squads, and I started getting like 6-7 kills in retail when I started recording it. It's still actually my best game to date with 19 kills, but there was also some shorter clips at the end from other games, and it's cool to see how much Fortnite has changed with the different traps, the different guns. And I made that video when the Pumpkin launcher was still out, so that was about November last year. And the OG traps are still in the game when everyone's a default soon. I think the game is a lot better then, to be honest. At the same time, the only uploads were still my edits that I still do now, and I was joining better teams after uploading each edit, and it's good to be able to see my progression each month. It's pretty much been the same upload schedule since, but now I want to upload more games that I did before with FIFA, and now I want to do a Rocket League video and also more real life videos, and start to do reaction videos to old montages and real life videos that I've done. At the moment I'm pretty much working on videos like these and edits, but I also have some paid edits that I have to do, and I actually find it crazy that I'm getting paid to edit videos, because you guys see my edits, and let's be real, I've got a long way to go before I'm actually quite good, but it's actually helped me get into the Fortnite scene a bit more, because now I'm getting passed on to others with my Fortnite videos that I'm editing, and this is why I'm working on Fortnite edit right now, and it will probably be my next upload before I go away for a week. I've actually started to record my own cinematics for this edit, and this is because on Call of Duty there are common spots for hitting clips and trick shots, so I didn't really need to record my own. I could just download packs off YouTube, but pretty much on Fortnite every clip is in a different spot and a different way of shooting and clip, so I've had to record my own, but it's good practice, and I'm thinking of releasing a Fortnite cinematic pack of the ones that I'm making this edit, because I think that not every editor can make their own cinematics, and I want to help them out. After this summer I still want to upload on a frequent basis, but I'll probably be uploading at a lower rate than this summer, because obviously school starts and I'll need to focus on school a bit, as everyone does. I'll definitely be still uploading edits, and I should be doing more Fortnite videos after this summer, because I feel like it's quite easy to get 10 kills for me without trying to boast, but I find it quite easy to get 10 kills, especially on solo, and I basically have an editing project all the time. But it sometimes takes a bit of time to upload, and it's because I can't leave it for a bit and get a bit lazy. I'll probably be focusing more on editing if I get more paid projects like the one I was talking about before, but I don't think I'll upload these to my channel, so I might take some time out to upload a few to my own channel, because I still want to include edits into my uploads, and I like to see my progression, and they do quite well in terms of views. And these will be both Call of Duty and Fortnite after Black Ops 4 comes out. And I also want to start to do videos with friends on Fortnite on squads and duos, and I should be able to do this quite easily if I buy and get out this summer. And I feel like these videos will do better than my normal solo videos like these ones, but we'll see what I can do with the lads that you guys see dead every clip. They're gonna be so mad after I said that. Unlucky Rish and James, you absolute nutters. As we're getting to the end of the game, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's the same type of video I normally do, but I've actually spoke for quite a long time, and it's the longest I spoke for in a video by far, probably about 3 times the amount, and I've actually went deep into some subjects I want to talk about, and basically just explain to some new subscribers that haven't actually watched my old videos and seen how far my channel has evolved. But I do thank everyone who's been watching my videos, subscribing, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video.